Hello, beautiful, and welcome back to another episode of the Katrina Johnson Show, where I am walking with you through this healing process from childhood trauma. So, today I want to take a little time just to give you my 5-step process for starting the healing journey. No matter where you are in your healing journey, you might be a beginner, you may be in the middle of it, or maybe you've already healed. These steps could still help you to navigate through this healing journey. So number 1, acknowledge your truth. You can tell the truth. Just stop telling yourself it wasn't that bad or I should be over it. I mean, you'll never be over it because it's probably going to be a memory that's going to be with you forever. But there are ways you can deal with the memories. Your story matters. Just remember that. And it's okay to say, it hurt me. That's perfectly fine. Healing starts with honesty. So first, be honest with yourself. Acknowledge that it did happen. And if it hurts, it hurts. So that's number 1, acknowledge your truth. And if I didn't say it at the beginning, get your notepad, get your pen out, and take notes. Number 2, out of my 5-step process for starting the healing journey, give yourself permission to feel. Feeling is important. I've heard people say in the past, feelings are nothing because they come and they go. No, feelings do matter. They're part of our emotions, right? It's part of the emotional journey that we go through in life. So give yourself permission to feel. You don't have to rush to be strong or numb it away. Feel the sadness, feel the anger, feel the confusion, whatever comes. Emotions are not weaknesses. They are signals. So number 2, give yourself permission to feel. Number 3, challenge the old story. So trauma tells lies, right? Like you're not good enough or you're unlovable or it was your fault. I think that's a pretty popular one. You rewrite the narrative by saying that happened to me, but it does not define me. That's very, very important. It happened to me, but it does not define me. So build or challenge your story. Change the narrative. That's number 3. So number 4 is build your safe space. So this could be seeing a therapist, talking with a friend in confidence, somebody you trust, joining a support group, journaling. I know journaling really is one of my key resources that are tools that I use. Somewhere you can unpack the weight without judgment. Anywhere you can unpack the weight without judgment. Safety is the soil where healing grows. You'll want to also, number 5, take small steps forward. Every little step counts. It does. It may not seem like it at the time, but every small step counts and it moves us forward. Healing isn't one big leap. It's small daily steps. A walk, a prayer, reading a book that inspires you, celebrating the days you get out of bed and try again. It's about the small steps. They do matter. So I'm going to go over them one more time. Acknowledge your truth. Give yourself permission to feel. Challenge the story. That means change the narrative of what you've been telling yourself. Build your safe space. Find someone to speak to about it. Journal it. Do something to to unpack the weight that might be holding you down. Take small steps forward daily. These are the things that will help you during the healing process and help you to move forward. It took years for me being or having experienced childhood trauma for myself. I didn't have the tools, I didn't have the resources available. Back in the day, things like that wasn't even hardly talked about, right? But I want to say this, which is very important. God gave me resilience, and that's how I got through. And I believe that the reason why I didn't go the opposite route of just trying to numb the pain with maybe alcohol or drugs is because he gave me resilience so that I could share my resiliencies, my path on resilience to the next woman that might need it, to the next young girl that might need it. I believe he gives us gifts and ways to cope with life because life be lifing, right? And so I believe again that God gave me resilience, not just for myself, but to share with others, because not everyone are impacted with life's traumas the same way. I mean, the results and how we process it is different, right? So for anyone that may not have the resiliency naturally, I'm your girl. I can show you because I believe God gave that to me, which is the reason why I was able to grow and get better and go through this healing process. I didn't see a therapist when I was younger. I didn't do any of that. But God gave me a resiliency. And then innately, I just learned to go through the self-improvement journey, which actually started years ago. I just kind of stopped because life be life and you're young and you're in your 20s and your 30s and you just think you got it going on and you're moving too fast to even take care of yourself. But I started my self-improvement journey years ago by listening to Les Brown, to be honest with you. And I didn't stick with it though. And when I didn't stick with it, I absolutely noticed my life, going a little topsy-turvy, not being focused, going off track. Years down the line, fast forward, I picked up my self-improvement journey and I've not stopped. So I can share some things, which is what this podcast platform is all about, me sharing my experiences and having other women on the show that can share some good, valuable tools and lessons as well. And for now, I'm going to just close this particular episode by saying I've given you 5 steps for the process toward your healing journey. And I hope that you will apply those. And remember, you're not alone. Remember, this is not about getting over it. It's about moving through it. And as you know, you'll find pieces of yourself you thought you lost. You'll be stronger, you'll be wiser, and ready to live from a place of wholeness, because that's what it's about, being whole. So you're not alone in this journey, and you don't have to do it today. You don't have to do everything today, is what I mean. Just start with one step, and I'll be walking with you. Until next time, stay inspired.